Hello and welcome to the Quibber channel. I am Jason, your host. Let's do an update. I was in a relationship for about a month, and I'm no longer in that relationship. It's interesting for me that how it affects everything I do. You'll notice that I've started to have new routines with my videos. My vlogs, they go up on specific times, specific days, except for when I do a video like this, which I will upload straight away. I won't go into the details of why it didn't work out, but these things happen. Now, when I date someone, online or real life, it's 100%. I don't do any of this, oh, I shouldn't contact them first, or holding back. I am 100% in or 100% out. There is no in-between area. I don't usually have any limitations at all, which is wonderful for me and for the other person. I will be there for them. It doesn't matter whether they live in America or the UK or whatever. I will switch my time zones. I will change the way I do everything. I will focus my entire life around them. And not in an obsessive way, not in a way that overwhelms people, but when they need me, I'm there. Or I try to be there. This video isn't about what went wrong with that. That's lessons learned. No, this is about what happens afterwards. You see, when I'm with someone, my entire coping strategy mechanism switches. This doesn't take anything on the other person's part. It's just a natural thing for me. All my normal coping strategies, like my normal vlogs that I would do every morning, go away. Everything that I would do in a normal way becomes changed for the better. I don't have to put as much effort into everything. Just the simple fact that I'm with someone means that I can take a breath. So no matter how long a relationship lasts, I see it as a complete positive on that side. But when when a relationship ends, then I have to recalibrate everything. I can't just flip the switch and go back to the way it was before. That isn't how it works. I have to rebuild all my coping strategies. Some coping strategies never come back. Others change, others improve. For example, I think it is definitely a positive that I've started doing my Quingo vlogs spread out over days. Putting up 8 Quingo logs a day in like 5 minutes was a bit much, and no one would be able to watch them. But putting them up in series, the moment I have almost 30 days of queue of vlogs that will go up at 5 p.m. I'm taking a little break from going out on the Quingo for a few days so I can catch up with the end of the queue so it isn't too far in the future. I don't want to get to the point where I am doing winter vlogs that come out in the summer. That kind of thing. I'm already a month ahead. I've only just started this like a week and a half ago. And the way I've started doing my mental health vlogs at a specific time. This isn't anything to do with turning it into a business or anything. That's never going to happen. It's just giving me structure and routine as I rebuild and change things. Other things have happened. I am giving the Somnium VR1 another chance, and I'm working on it, and I've just had to come to the conclusion that it will never be as comfortable or balanced as the Valve Index. And it's still the problem with it on my face, pushing into my face or my forehead, or crushing my nose. I still need to sort those things out. I have ordered a second-hand Quest 3. Reason for that is very simple. That will arrive today. I know the Steam frame's coming out, but we don't know how long it's going to be, and I don't know how quickly I'll be able to get the funds to be able to get one. I needed to start setting up the kitchen for the summer. You see, me doing VR and me doing gaming and all that isn't a hobby. It isn't a pastime. It is in my medical notes. It's part of what keeps me functional. I can't just stop it because the weather gets too hot to turn on this computer. So the kitchen in my house is the lowest part of the house, and it's got stone floors, well, tiled floors, and it gets hit by the least amount of the sun. It is the coolest room in the house. So the laptop that I've got, the really nice one, that's in the kitchen set up. I've set up everything else for it. I was going to use the Valve Index. I moved the Valve Index down there, but unfortunately the DisplayPort outs on the actual laptop are not DisplayPort out compatible. I've tried everything. I've tried lots of adapters, and that was the ideal thought, because the Index has a fan in the front that is very good for that. I don't want to take the Somnium downstairs. I don't want to move all my lighthouses downstairs. I was ready to move a couple of lighthouses downstairs and have the Valve Index down there, but I've tried over the last few days and I can't get it to work. So that left me in a position where as soon as it gets too hot to be in here, I'd lose access to VR. And I couldn't chance that. Yes, ideally, I'd get hold of a Steam frame. Steam frame's so much fucking better than the Quest 3 because it's not a walled garden. But can't wait for that. So, second-hand Quest 3. The good thing is I've still got a lot of the parts to make it more comfortable for the Quest 3. So I'm going to set that up in the kitchen, and that's going to be my summer VR headset. Because remember, I still have to do VR every single day. No matter how hot it is, I still have to do them. They are part of my treatment. They are no different than my blood pressure medication. If I don't do them, I suffer mentally. I degrade mentally without all these things that I do. This is what people don't understand. When I game, a lot of the time when I'm game, it's not because I want to play a specific game. It's not because I want to stream. It's because it helps my brain settle. So that's the situation at the moment. That's why you're seeing more ordered videos. That's why you're seeing everything more settled. And different routines are being tested to see if they work. I am okay. And I've got a lot of bits and pieces to still do today to set everything up. Yay, I've had to reinstall. Oh my God, I need to change over. Oh, I've just realized something. I need to change over my. Oh, sorry. My brain's just realized something. I've got to move my access point from up here to the downstairs if I'm going to use the thing in the kitchen. Might not have to. Might be a different way to do it, but I want to use my Quest 3 with virtual desktop and that. And so I'll have to sort out that. Anyway, so bye-bye for now. You wonderful special people. I hope you've got a reason for smiling.